Today, I wanted to quickly celebrate what was 2023. I do think this year has been absolutely amazing for virtual reality, and I wanted to quickly recap to go through some of the games that we've had released, and obviously with the release of Quest 3 and PSVR 2, like VR is in a fantastic place at the moment. And before I get too into it, I just want to thank everyone for all the support on the channel this year. We've had millions of views, thousands of shares, thousands of subscribers, and it's been the most successful year ever on the platform for me personally in like the 5-6 years I've been doing this. So thank you ever so much for doing that. We also saw the birth of my intro, which I actually don't use very much because a lot of you guys skip it. I absolutely personally love it, so it's just something for me now. Maybe it'll make a return when people decide that they want to watch intros. One of my favorite things to start the year was checking out Duke Nukem in VR on Quest. This was definitely one of my highlights. I absolutely love this game and I put quite a lot of time into it. We also had Grid Legends come to the Quest. On the surface, this game looks terrible. Honestly, it's not a great looking game. There is some things you can do, like using Quest Optimizer to make it look good, but the underlying game, the actual physics and the racing is fantastic. It's actually a very good racing game, but unfortunately, these guys just didn't seem to put a lot of effort into the presentation. And I still remember this moment when the game started and I thought, what the hell is this? We then had Primal Hunt as well. These developers were the ones who made the Turok series back on the N64. Now, I don't know if you guys have played this. Hopefully some of you have, but I spent hours in this game. And basically, yeah, it's a dinosaur hunting simulator and it's very, very cool. In VR, lots of good fun. Now, another really cool thing I did was check out War Thunder in VR. This game is actually free to download on Steam, and it's got me so excited for when Aces of Thunder comes to PSVR 2. This went beyond any expectations I had of playing a flight sim like this in VR. Then we had the release of Survival Nation. Actually, I really enjoyed this game a lot. This is a very good game to play co-op as well. And then we started hearing about the features of Gran Turismo 7. We learned that it was going to be the full game, and boy, did it absolutely deliver, which we'll get to in a minute. Then the Light Brigade. I was quite lucky. I think I got an exclusive on the channel for this one. The Light Brigade on all formats is a brilliant game. Like, do not skip over this. It's a superb roguelike, and it's now got Quest 3 enhancements and also mixed reality modes, which I've yet to check out. And here we go. This is when I got sent a PlayStation VR2 from Sony. Oh my god, was I so excited. I just hope it's a success for them. And for us as a community, for the people who invest in it. It was such a great day. For my little channel to get something like this as an exclusive was something that will probably stay with me forever. Then as you can see, we start actually playing PSVR 2 games as well. First of all, I got invited to play Switchback VR, which I absolutely loved. I know some people didn't like the graphics, they weren't happy with it. That's now been obviously updated now and patched, so it's improved. It's not as good as Rush of Blood. Like, Rush of Blood was very special to me, but this is still a very good game if you're looking for a horror roller coaster. Then we went into Horizon Call of the Mountain. What an amazing experience. This particular part of the review video is where you sit in a boat and go through like a visual experience. You get to see all the animals, you get to experience the headset haptics. But yeah, if you're looking for something to visually show off the headset, this is one of those games. And there is my PSVR 2 review. That was my fastest growing video of all time. I think it hit something like 30,000 views in a day. We got Kayak VR, Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge is best on PSVR 2. And then yeah, finally did a video on Resident Evil Village. Even though I'd had access for quite some time, it was very difficult to get through all these games to give you guys a proper review. Then we got Pavlov, which again, amazing game, amazing on PSVR 2, amazing on any console really. This is the point in time where games weren't really dropping for Quest. There was still lots happening, but not enough that really caught my attention. And Zombieland Headshot Fever, if you're a fan of arcade shoot 'em ups, you gotta try this, especially on PSVR 2. It's had a massive graphics overhaul. And then we got the Gran Turismo VR review. This game will stand the test of time with this headset, 100%. Like, it's a must-own experience if you have a PSVR 2. Dude, I make so much content. I don't know how you guys keep up. All these videos are over 10,000 views, which is pretty amazing, actually. You sort of drop a video and you walk away. You focus on the first, like, 48 hours, and then you kind of forget that they even exist. Obviously, Ghost of Tabor, I make videos on this game sporadically through its development. Absolutely fantastic. In a completely different place now to where it's been. My first experience of Vertigo 2, which is why I'm so excited to play it on PSVR 2. So we learned a lot about Firewall at the time. So the hype was, like, really quite high. but we learned some, as I said, interesting features, which turned out to be actually quite disappointing features. But Breaches came out. Fantastic experience in VR this game is. As a tactical multiplayer shooter, it is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, that's coming to PSVR 2 as well soon. I think where Firewall kind of let a lot of people down, this is the game where everyone who wanted Firewall in VR is going to be going to. Another couple of cool games here. So we've got Propagation Paradise Hotel, again now available on everything. Team Beef, obviously doing some amazing stuff here. We've got Star Wars Jedi Knight 2. Prey VR, that was brilliant. Graphically, that was fantastic. And then finally, the creme de la creme was Red Matter 2 on PSVR 2. Seeing this at 120 Hz was just phenomenal. Skipping forward a bit, Cosmodread, again, I'm sure you guys, I don't know how long you've been on the channel. Cosmodread is like Dead Space in VR. Highly recommend it. Then we got Synapse. What an absolute win for PSVR 2. Probably the game that I would recommend if you want to try and really show off the technology of the headset. Then I dropped reviews for Hubris. I don't know if you guys know how I feel about that game. It looks beautiful, but the gameplay is kind of lacking for me. Like, got to experience Super Mario 3 in VR. As a fan of the NES era of gaming, this was an amazing experience for me. Looking back, man, Operation Wolf, Far Cry in VR. It's been a fantastic year, man. So have a look at this video, see what my top 10 PSVR 2 get. 70k! We got bloody 70k views, I didn't know that. Got to revisit Lo-Fi in a newer build. This game has got so much promise, so much promise. I really do hope it actually comes out one day. Uncharted 4 in VR was superb. Didn't expect that to be as good as it was. Crossfire now has manual reload. Basically all the things that people wanted in the beginning. I absolutely love this game. I don't know if any of you guys still play it and enjoy it, but let me know down in the comments if you do. Very much reminded me of Ghost Squad, which is a game in the arcades and on the Wii. Oh, and then we heard about the rumor of Nintendo Switch 2 bringing us a brand new VR headset, Power Slap VR. What an absolute riot that game is. It's terrible and it's brilliant all at the same time. Then we've got Dungeons of Eternity. What a year. What a game. That game is absolutely brilliant. I know a lot of you guys have played it, so I know I don't need to say too much about it, but yeah, Dungeons of Eternity, dude, is superb. Then I stepped into MetaQuest 3 for the first time, like as an exclusive hands-on experience, and I was shocked how good it was. The mixed reality was something I didn't expect to be a feature that I'd enjoy, definitely as much as I do now. Like I'm wearing the same bloody shirt, and I got the same hat on. What the hell? I need to get a new wardrobe. But yeah, little did I know that Quest 3 was going to be like one of my biggest daily drives now in VR. I reviewed bloody 56k. That's amazing. 56k on a bloody head strap review. But what a head strap! Absolutely fantastic. Actually, I've got the light one. I need to check this out at some point, but I'm going away for a couple of days. So this video I did 3 weeks ago, basically going over all the best accessories I've got for my Quest 2 and PSVR 2. It's a general breakdown of stuff I recommend you guys should get. Lenses, head straps, charge dock. Wow, some of these videos have done great, guys. Thank you ever so much. Enhanced games for Quest. That's quite a shocker, like when you see games actually enhanced. And then obviously Quest 3 released. I hope you guys are really enjoying this headset. I absolutely love it. Everything about this is superb, and I think when you've got Quest 3, which obviously gives you access to PCVR and PSVR 2, you kind of got all your bases covered. Seventh Guest, one of my absolute favorite games of this year. I know not everyone likes puzzle games, but just the whole like the atmosphere of this game was such a pull for me, and it looks great on every single headset. And then I guess out of probably like the top 5 games I played this year, Arizona Sunshine 2 would definitely be one of them. Really enjoyed this game. Unfortunately, I do feel it was a bit overpriced for the gameplay length that a lot of people quoted. Mine was around 6 hours, but it was still a fantastic zombie experience. Then obviously we've got Assassin's Creed Nexus. What a fantastic game. It's a real shame that it's locked to only one headset, because I think a lot of people will enjoy it. If you've ever enjoyed Assassin's Creed on a flat screen, you've got to play it in VR. Then I went hands-on with Prey Dogs mod, dude. Oh my god, what a fantastic experience that was. Amazing. I can't wait to see what the community does with this, to make a game go from flat screen with a gamepad to being in VR with 6 controls is next level. Then Lego Brick Tales, man, 13k views, not too bad. I mean, it's such a shame. It's such a really cool puzzle game. Not really quite unlike anything else I've played in VR, actually. And by the comments, a lot of people seem to really enjoy it when they buy it. And then Resident Evil 4 Remake come out, which at the moment is the top game I'm playing on PSVR2. An amazing experience of virtual reality. Everyone should try it. And then No Man's Sky got updated during the Game Awards to enhance eye tracking and dynamic foveated rendering, and it looks like the best it's ever looked. And then Asgard's Wrath 2, my review dropped. I love looking at the comments of people who are playing this now, how they're responding to it, because I think a lot of people would have been hyped about this. You know, they would have seen it and been like, is it really going to be that good? And it is that good. Like, it's a really good game. And then there's a couple of videos there for mixed reality on Quest 3, which I think is one of the surprise features of the headset. This is the bottom line. This is the bottom line mixed reality. It's only going to get better. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. Thank you again for all your support. Let me know your comments down below, and I'll see you all on the next one.